Okay, so we got 99% of everything good to go for the stream. Except I forgot to port over transition scenes. So you're going to see awkward load times like this. Also, last night I was having some trouble with exploit and screen regioning. Looks like today is going a little bit better. I'll pop Zombie Grub in there for now. How you doing this morning, Zombie Grub?
I'm pretty good.
Nope, it's muted. One sec. I thought I unmuted
All right.
it. Are you muted on your end? 100%, because it's not showing on my end, which is a problem.
Can you hear me?
One sec, guys.
I can hear you, Jake.
Okay.
Wow, thanks.
I can hear you now. Hello.
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 Hey, Jake. How's it going?
All right. Camera check. Okay. That camera works, I guess.
Okay, let me get to.
Should be fine.
I made a special AMA scene just for this.
You also
Wow.
changed your mics. Your mic.
Again?
I have.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have.
I have 2 mics. 1 sec.
DK, bro.
Okay, how's that? Does that sound good?
Better.
All right. So everybody watching, you're gonna hear some sort of on-the-fly stuff because I wasn't able to set a lot of this up beforehand like I had wanted to, but that's okay. We've got NoRegreT and several folks in the BaseTradeTV house. I guess, did you buy everybody dinner for this or what?
I mean, there's just 3 of us, so.
Oh,
No.
okay. Who's here? I thought there was gonna be more.
There's sort of 2, but he's not feeling too well, so he's in bed.
Right. Yeah. For those who don't know, we tweeted about this already. Sort of was supposed to play today, but I guess he's not feeling so hot, so he's been replaced by Gumiho. Woo!
Yeah. That's still a pretty good replacement, though.
Yeah. Well, now we got A Terran playing.
Aaron.
I have a feeling some people are going to race swap, so we'll see.
Well, in game there might be some race swaps anyways. For example, for those who haven't seen the Match Arena page and all that, someone already bought Drogo, the worker package. So Drogo's gonna get to start the game with like 2 drones and 2 SCVs if he's playing Protoss, or you know, basically 2 of the non-main race stuff. I don't know what
Drogo, did you hear this?
I don't know what you're whining about because someone bought you. Not someone. Ravi bought Scarlet and NoRegreT every single tier package.
Someone bought you the drone starter package. Apparently you start with all 3 workers. Like 3 sets of workers. You start with drones, SCVs, and probes. What do you mean, yeah?
I told him already.
Oh, you were told already? What the fuck?
He was the he got contacted like 8 hours, so I had to make sure he knew that it wasn't going to be like, what? Or let me do my French accent. Why am I studying with these things?
Why would you do a French accent? It was like 1 word, man.
Alright, are we ready to do some questions and answers?
Yeah, so
I've got my blue Yeti here.
I've planned this out perfectly, and by perfectly I mean I woke up way too late, so I didn't get to shower, I didn't get to eat. So I just got back from Subway. So the plan is we're gonna have Zombie Girl play Q&A, I guess, while I eat real quick. But if you guys got questions for who's there? It's Drogo, Scarlet. Okay. So if you guys have any questions for Drogo, Scarlet, or NoRegreT, ask them in chat. As we've listed up there, though, if anyone really must have their question asked, like right now, we will take bits and donations with questions above in a priority queue. But this will be kind of like, it's the hangout session that we did when Zombie Grub was here in Vancouver. We're just going to be kind of chilling with the dudes in the house for a bit. And then in about an hour from now, maybe a little bit less than an hour, we'll do the warm-up/practice free-for-all game where shit's going to get cray-cray. If you guys were tuned into the test stream last night, you got to see some of the crazy stuff that could happen. For example, I think we gave Terminator a 5,000 health battlecruiser that did 1 damage but had a 0 attack speed. We also we also gave him a 20,000 health SCV that had the Tempest attack. So the warm-up free-for-all is intended and planned to get silly.
Okay. Can you guys hear me on this mic okay?
Not so good.
Not so much.
Is it worse than the...
It's like you're in a toilet paper tube that's attached to a cup that has a string in it.
Really?
It's very quiet.
Is it just quiet? It's like, is it backwards? Like it just doesn't sound right.
The heart-shaped one is like the forward one, right? On the Yeti? Pretty sure this should be fine.
I don't know.
Nobody have a Yeti? What the fuck?
No, we actually have, you know, professional mics. We're
okay.
Professional.
Okay, calm down. Not all of us can be fucking elitists here.
Alright, well guys,
I did use a Razer Yeti once, and it was terrible.
That was the worst. That was actually the worst. All right. Well, is there a delay? No, there shouldn't be. There should be whatever the super basic like Twitch 15-second, 20-second delay is. Thank you, Leoman, for the bits. He's now Zibos. And like I said, well, if you guys have got any questions, what's been dying in your heart? Scarlet, NoRegreT, Drogo, like, has their time in Korea been paying off for them? Do they have plans for the rest of the year? How is Scarlet preparing for GSL? What's Jake's favorite color? Does Drogo fart? Ask away. I'm going to bring it back and grab my Subway sandwich, though.
I mean, Jake's mic is still pretty bad.
I know, but they can ask the questions so we have them ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I should use a different mic. I should use the Corsair headset one.
Well, if there's some way to at least boost the volume, but yeah.
Like, pretty boosted.
Jake, turn the stream on, mate. Just turn the stream on and listen to yourself. You'll see what we're talking about. Oh man, I like literally sprinted home so I get back in time. My sandwich is kind of squished because of it. It feels bad, man.
It's still edible.
No. The integrity of the Subway sandwich must be kept at all times.
Hey, you can't see the camera?
No, I can't see the camera either.
Oh, I assumed you turned it off on purpose.
Yeah, me too. Hi. Well, we can see your camera now.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna rejoin.
Alrighty.
All right. Good start. Technical
Great start.
problems. I'm just glad I got all the scenes up and running.
Did you misspell your own name on purpose?
What?
On the Twitter? Coming out with Rift King?
Oh, I was on my phone, so like auto-completed, I guess.
Ah.
Feels bad, man.
I mean, yeah. It's a good name. Everyone want to use.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Test. Any different?
Loud,
Yeah, very
really
different.
loud.
Much
Turn
louder.
that gain down, son.
Good
okay.
deal.
Okay.
And now I can hear myself? Nope. Good. Good.
I think it was just overcompensating before, right? So like whatever was broken was just straight up broken, and the more you turned it up, it didn't actually change anything. So when you fix it, it just came back in like loud.
It's better
Yeah.
now?
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So
All right,
this
let's
way
do this.
I can add the microphone.
Whoa!
Oh,
Jake!
boy.
Okay, mute this guy. Oh God, Jake, your mic. Okay, Mother of God.
It was.
Okay.
But don't let it happen.
It has been a long time since I've heard mic screeching like that. I mean, that used to be a common thing back in the day. It's been a while. Hot damn.
I don't even know. Like, I saw your webcam. Like, it's like you got too close to like a microwave or some shit.
Yo, do you want to get creepy in chat for a sec?
Okay.
Look, guys,
Do
you
we?
can see one of Scarlett's feet.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get banned on Twitch. Scarlett, put some socks on.
Okay.
Rotate owls, 40 months. What's up, man? What is that combination of emotes?
We should be very careful with the microphone.
Ah.
Nah. Okay, muted it. All right, you know what, Jake? I think we just gotta change it out, man. Either put that somewhere in the middle of the room where it can sit on like a tripod and not be moved, or I think we're just gonna go with the Corsair headset. Because I think what's
I think
happening.
You're all gonna have to crowd around it.
Well, I mean, they could each take turns, like, talking into it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, the point is, like, I think he planned on letting them just like do whatever, and they would just like comment while they're doing whatever. But I think they have to actually like get up and do this.
Taddy's actually got a good question. He says, is the microphone going over a power cable?
Ah, or is Scarlet a robot? Because I mean, it's been like moving towards Scarlet every time.
We cannot hear you if you're talking, Jake, by the way. I see your mouth moving on camera. I think you didn't change the microphone or something.
Booty shot.
While we wait for this to get fixed, I saw you on Twitter went to True's birthday. How was that?
It's fun. We went to this place that I've been to before, as I am the connoisseur of Korean barbecues around here. But they've changed since I went. So we got soju. They have like the cocktail sojus, and they put it like in a huge wine glass, and then they gave you like a scooper.
Okay, check.
And I don't know how they intended us to
Hey,
make
Jake.
shot glasses from it, but they did.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
I'm back for like the third, fourth, fifth time.
Okay, so my thoughts are, we'll probably just have to have you like take the headset off and kind of hover it near them or something. Like, what are you gonna ask them? They
Do
answer
we have any
something?
questions for people yet?
Yeah, we have questions.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
leave it to Zombie. I'm
We
gonna
can-
finish my sandwich.
We can fire away.
Yeah. Well, on the right, I gotta scroll up a little bit. Hold on here.
Actually, first question is, I'll ask mine right off the bat. So, for those
Okay.
who don't know, Diego just went home. Kelsey's fresh out of the house. Are there plans for him to come back?
Diego? No.
Okay. Follow
There
up question
are
then
no
is,
plans for Diego to come back.
okay. Follow up question is, did he enjoy his time at least? How was
He
his
did.
experience at the house?
He enjoyed his time. He put a lot of pictures out on Facebook of his like trip here and his experiences and stuff. And overall, he thought Korea was a very good experience for him, even if he didn't feel like he improved too much. He felt like the experience itself was worth coming here. But there are reasons as to why he didn't feel he improved too much. But that's mostly personal things like practice ethics and like the way he plays and stuff like that.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that.
yeah.
Like, to be clear, guys, I'm not going to take sole credit for this by any means. Like, NoRegreT, Scarlett, myself, ZombieRoad, we all worked together to make this house thing come to existence, right? Like, without any one of those four names I just mentioned, this may not have happened in the first place. So it's really cool, Jake, and this is like totally pat on your back too, right? That we could come together and make this happen for folks. Even if you didn't feel like he improved that much, I'm glad he had a good experience, right? That's what we want
Yeah.
out of this. For you guys and the players staying at the house to have a good time.
I think that's a pretty common theme, is at least if they don't feel like they've improved too much, the experience of coming to Korea and having like the GSL qualifiers and stuff like that is definitely worth them coming here. Though some people really improve, like Cloudy improved insanely, like insane amounts. And same with Time. Both players improved insanely. So it's nice to see results like that.
Time
Yeah.
beating 2Y was the coolest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, and even Juan, I feel like, has improved quite a bit and qualified for GSL, and he's just more consistent than he was before he came. It's just
Deal.
a lot of people are improving.
All right. Moving laterally asks, who is the messiest in the house?
Me.
No
Well, at least you're
hesitation.
honest.
Confidence.
Me, unquestionably, but yeah.
Okay.
Though I am the messiest, I don't think it's actually that bad. Like, I don't leave food on plates and stuff like that, so it's just like there's just cables and stuff on my desk and just clutter, and
Follow up
but most
question
people
to
are
that.
very clean and neat.
Yeah. So follow up question then. How have you guys been handling all that? Is there like a chore wheel? Do you guys just take
We
responsibility for your own stuff?
There's basically a chore wheel where we trying to clean up every single Sunday, and we kind of just give out roles that people are okay with taking. So like I'll say, do you want to clean anything specifically to everyone? And if the people that are like, oh, I don't care, I'll just clean, those are the people that we wait to last and just kind of let everyone do their own thing. But it seems pretty efficient, and we all take out the trash usually because there's a lot of trash,
That's cool.
and we can only take it out on Sundays. So
Um.
yeah, we're gonna try and get a maid for next month. Actually, that's really cool. Is the maid actually cooks a meal the same day? So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's covered within the 50,000 won or whatever for their 4 hours. So they come here for 4 hours, they clean, and then they cook.
For those who don't know what won, it's like $50.
$50 for 4 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah.
50
it's
bucks
not
for
that
4
bad.
hours and a meal. So
It's actually really good. So, I actually asked, why is Jake so funny? And why, or how did you enjoy being on the bunker for GSL last season?
I don't know why I don't know why I'm funny, but I really like the bunker. I just like talking, so any like talk show stuff like that is just really fun for me because it kind of lets my personality, I don't know, flourish. But
feel
yeah,
you.
I don't know. I've just been really good with that kind of stuff. Like if you look at the Nation War interviews and stuff like that, where anywhere where I can just talk freely, I do pretty well in.
I'm really sad at the Ting finals. We had this amazing trash talk session between myself and Jesse, but it didn't make it to stream. Feels bad, man. So I hear you. I love getting the opportunity to show off personality stuff.
Someone asked, when is Scarlett's next tournament or stream?
When is Scarlett's next stream? Sasha. I don't know is your answer. We do have some 24-hour stream plans, so it's going to have to be when people come back from Austin. So it would have to be at least late April, early May. But Sasha said she's probably going to stream this week. I think she wants to try and keep it like once a week maybe kind of thing. But obviously no promises. She's just kind of doing her own thing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, so I have a follow-up question for you to ask her on that then. Why only once a week, for example? Like, I think it's without doubt people love watching your stream. Is it just she doesn't want to commit, or like why not stream more?
Why don't you stream more, Sasha? Any reason? It's okay. I said it was part of the Q&A, and you're the only one that's playing.
I don't know.
She doesn't know why.
Sometimes I don't feel like it.
She doesn't feel like it sometimes.
It's really tiring.
It's really tiring for her to stream.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's good that she doesn't stream too often. I have like this like, I don't know why there's a picture of stats there, but
Because he's goddamn beautiful, that's why.
I think there's a novelty to Sasha streaming, and it would potentially wear off if she streamed often, like every day.
Yeah.
And this may or may not be like 100% thing, but I feel like it's just something that is possible, like where her stream numbers start to dip and there's less attraction to it after a while. So
Yeah.
I think once a week is actually a good number where it's still a novelty. She keeps her sub count, and it's not like too much for her. That would be a good reason as to why once a week would be the number. But it's also personal, just she doesn't like streaming that much.
Yeah. I feel like, do you think Adept should be slightly nerfed? It seems like a obvious question.
Sasha could answer that one. Sasha, do you think Adept should be nerfed?
Yeah, that's the one.
Why Adept's the warp?
And maybe Archons too.
Why?
Because it's broken.
Because it's broken. Period.
It's broken.
You can't win against Protoss. You just
Um,
can't.
General question: is there a list of players planning to go to the BaseTradeTV house, and if so, how is it organized?
Huh?
I got top 6.
Top 6 in Challenger with Protoss. Yes, Sasha, we know. Okay. Yeah, we know, Sasha. You made a depth.
In NA.
So, there is a list, and basically I go by first come, first serve. There's like very little playing favorites here. The only favorite I'm playing right now is that I'm going to save a spot for Neeb to come back. And other than that, it's literally just been first come, first serve. For the most part, we've never filled our full capacity, so we've hit 7 people. And that's close to capacity. We may be able to get 8. Right now, our capacity is 7. We don't have 8 desks, but we could fit them in here. So,
I tell you this
I guess
much.
you could say... And there is a list. We have... Sorry, what?
I hope Neeb comes home in time for us to hit that stretch goal of eating ramen out of the Kespa cup. Because Neeb eating ramen out of the Kespa cup would be just the fucking best thing ever.
That would be pretty funny. I don't know why he doesn't want the Kespa Cup. I don't understand.
Because it's the
but right now we
reminder
have
that
a
he
list.
killed Korea, dude.
He didn't kill Korea.
He actually, no, you know what? Real talk. I know it's a joke. And Neeb didn't actually single-handedly kill Korea. I actually like to look at it as more like Neeb liberated Korea, in a way. Like,
Liberated.
the timing of Kespa going away and Neeb winning
America
that was just...
would liberate a country.
Well, yeah. But no, it's perfect because look at the last 5 months, right? Like, we've had so many amazing players streaming, playing in more events than ever. Like, Jinner is the only team that doesn't compete in stuff outside of, like, major events. You have every Korean getting to play. And the best part is, and Jake can probably back this up too, I've talked to a lot of them about this. They fucking love the freedom, dude. Some of them wish they had a house still, but, like, I know, for example, Stats has been ecstatic about these drinking streams that he probably would have never been allowed to go to before. Like,
Stats loves it. I think I agree with you for the most part. It would be nice if they had the league still. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
the
a lot of
freedom with
players
the
do
event.
miss Pro League. Like it's a lot of missed opportunities for things. And a lot of them do have, like the lower level ones do have a lack of confidence and a lack of like enthusiasm in practice because they don't have anything to practice for. Like they GSL and then they're out, you know. So there's
Well,
like
there's-
the higher ups people really enjoy it.
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say because
they're
you've got the
doing really
SSL,
well.
the VSL, the GSL that is top heavy, but
Yeah. All those tournaments are great, but it is top heavy. So the lower level Koreans do have a lack of, I guess, motivation. But I think for the most part, this does benefit the Korean scene overall.
well,
I mean, it would be nice to see a league come back or something, but other than that, I mean, it does give them a lot more freedom, and it's good for StarCraft, I think,
I'm really hoping
that they have the freedom to see foreign tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm actually really hoping that with things like the Elite League and the BTSL on the side too, that's kind of that open cup for some of those lower guys. Like, we got to watch Bunny rise the ranks, which I thought was really cool. Like, Bunny is not by any means like the best Korean Terran right now, but he's really freaking good. And he went from being this B-lister who was always benched in every event to like winning a couple of the weekly cups, doing well in some of the bigger tournaments. And it's been really cool that we, as I guess the foreign audience, have gotten to watch that slow climb to fame, so to speak.
And we've seen this with a couple people. A lot of comebacks too. Like Alive is a real comeback. You know what I mean?
Yo, Alive!
Like,
is...
Alive came back and
Yeah.
fucking destroyed everybody. Like he was like a super like, oh, it's Alive. Like okay, but now he's like, oh shit, you know, it's Alive. He's really good. And even Jockji kind of did the same thing, where Jockji was no one really saw Jockji. Like it just didn't happen, and now he's doing really well again.
Yeah, Ryung, I think, is at category 2 right now. He's on a
Ryung too.
quite a good resurgence.
Ryung's
What?
TBT, pretty good.
Why is Scarlett watching old Pro League VODs?
I don't know why is Sasha watching old Pro League VODs. Why not?
Well,
I showed her
especially
at-
since like Brew War's actually on right now. Like, Pisu's playing. We're gonna watch Brew War. I just watch it right now.
I don't know
Okay,
where I'm
whatever.
supposed to put the camera because Drogo sits on the other side of the room, and he's.
Well,
We can put it on Drogo. Actually.
Take the camera and do like selfie mode with Drogo and you or something. Because I actually have
Yeah.
a couple of questions for
With Drogo.
Drogo.
How do I take off this? I don't remember. One sec. What are you doing?
Why?
Stop ruining my shot.
Well, yeah, the chat's still asking questions. So,
Stop.
so someone asked like, what? Actually, I guess this was Scarlet. So I don't know if we're gonna go to Drogo now.
Well,
Okay,
I'll ask.
we'll
Ask
go back
Scarlet
to
real quick. Yeah.
We're going back to Sasha. What's up, dog?
I guess we're gonna get ready for questions for Drogo. But someone asked like, what was the
Yeah,
most
roll back to
annoying? Actually, Leoman asked, what is the most annoying thing Rifkin has done?
What?
What's the most annoying thing Rifkin has done?
She said like no
It's
interaction
Scarlet.
with me. That wouldn't make
The
any
Scarlet?
sense.
What's the
Yeah.
most annoying thing Rifkin's done? Let's keep it. Let's keep
Rifkin
it. What?
Feels
Kinda
bad,
like you
man.
get a
Feels bad,
smile.
man.
All right, next question. I don't think anything has like we have a limited interaction with Rifkin, and it's mostly business related. So there's nothing really like irritating. It's not like he goes up and pokes her in the side or something. You know, like, oh, I hate when
He's
he pokes me
Scarlet.
in the
He's
side. It
Scarlet.
just
He's
doesn't-
Scarlet. He's Scarlet. He's Scarlet. He's Scarlet.
Yeah, a more appropriate
Back.
question would have been, what do I do to annoy Sasha? That would be because we live in the same house, so there's a lot
Is
more
that an
interaction.
aquarium? Do you guys have an aquarium?
Yeah, we have
They got a fish.
Mogogis, multiple,
They got 2 fish.
There are 4
Mm-hmm.
of them.
Do they have names?
Fishies.
Well, I named the first one Mogogi, which is water meat, and now I don't
I was
remember.
gonna say it just sounds like bulgogi. Like,
It's literally water
Well,
meat.
that's what it is. Yeah, it's like
I got the tank for 20,000 won, so I was like, fuck it.
water
House-
meat and fire meat is what like literally the
Oh.
difference is. So,
Nice.
is anyone obnoxiously noisy? So I guess I'm assuming it's
Obnoxiously
annoying-
noisy?
annoying Scarlet.
I wouldn't say I'm obnoxiously noisy. Drogo's obnoxiously noisy, actually. We'll go with Drogo.
okay, so
Oh,
I got a
fine.
question for Drogo to start this off. Okay, this is a really
Drogo.
important question,
Drogo, we have an important question for you.
and you have to ask this exactly the way I'm gonna ask this. Okay?
Drogo, we have an important question for you. Okay.
Has he
he's ready.
found a Korean waifu yet?
Have you found a Korean waifu yet? No.
So sad. He's
Okay.
that stare. He's
That's
like,
all we needed.
there's got to be follow up to that, right?
Is there? Okay.
Well, because you guys have been, I've seen, for those who don't know, Jake's been doing a lot of IRL streams. I should probably not make this such an inside joke. And like, there's been a lot of talks about like girls in the street just going up to Drogo and sort of, more importantly, two good-looking white dudes in Korea. So I was just curious if maybe he had had any interactions yet. But yeah, we'll leave that at no for now, I guess.
No waifu yet.
No waifu. People saying it was a legit sad face.
I like how there's just a thing of bananas where where Diego used to sit.
That's all he's
There's
just
just-
reduced to.
There's just bananas where the keyboard's supposed to be.
Represents Brazil.
Yeah, that's true. It's great.
All right, do you have a question, Cute? Or I have another one too, Zombie, but I'll wait if you got one. From
Yeah,
me.
there's like a yeah.
Okay.
There's
Let's get
questions
this-
coming
Keep
in.
going with questions.
Yeah, let's get.
So
let's roll it.
someone really wants to know, like, how would you rebalance ghosts so that they're more viable in more situations?
We'll go back to Sasha. She's good with balance winning. How would you rebalance ghosts so that they're
What?
better situations?
What?
Rebalance ghosts so that they're better.
Yes, but there's feedback.
You have to nerf feedback, apparently.
So they come useful again. You can't just click on them and kill them.
Well, what about versus Zerg? I think they're asking just
What
in
about
general.
versus Zerg? I don't think ghosts are that. You mean like to make them more useful? In
Instead
the
of just specific situations, I guess, is what
I guess
they
they want-
asked.
Slightly reduce time it takes gas snipe, but I don't think.
I feel like if we slightly reduce the snipe cooldown, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Why?
Because
Mm.
snipe's pretty strong.
Slightly.
That was pretty strong.
Take out 1.1 second. Yeah, there you go. It's buffed.
Okay.
I don't think ghosts would be bad against it.
Yeah, I don't
Good
know how
buff.
you'd rebalance ghosts.
Maybe EMP could be a bit better.
EMP?
Yeah, but the problem is you can't have them too strong spellcasters,
Mm-hmm.
because they have an auto attack.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like in Templar where, like, you get his mass ghost and stuff,
Uh-huh.
like, 2-shot Zerg,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't make
Mhm.
this.
I'm listening.
Fucked up.
What? Why? She could do this for days, by the way.
What?
Like if you bring up anything balance
know.
related, she'll just like
I'm
Balance.
we need to
Yep.
spill the beans on Scarlet for a story here, guys. Zombie Rob and I have been like interacting with Scarlet for the longest time and trying to get her to respond to anything's a pain, right? Like she doesn't really use Twitter or Skype all that often. But you would be like, "Hey Scarlet, I got a $5,000 show match invite. Do you want to play it?" And she won't respond for like 3 days. But if in that 3-day period you're like, "So what do you think about Terran?" Boom! It's like she's been refreshing her phone, waiting for you to ask this question, and she just cannot wait to get into how you can fix Terran. Like,
I actually sent Jessica, or I sent her a picture of like me trying to get a hold of Sasha. No response, no response, no response. And then I just say fuck Terran, and instant respawn like yeah fuck Terran.
Yep, we've
And
proven
then I'm
it.
like okay how about you answer what I said before and just again ignore it.
it's
It's like okay.
You have
Well,
to
at least-
bait and switch Scarlet. It's crazy. You have to do it though.
Yep. Just
Yep.
say fuck Terran, she'll respond immediately. But it may not be useful for you guys. She's just gonna balance win. But yeah.
Who practices the most and for how long?
Juan practices the most probably.
Really?
I think when he was here, he would practice maybe 10 hours, 11 hours a day. Though Cloudy and Time were more. Time and Cloudy were about the same, like 10, 11 hours, I think. Alex used to practice the most by far. Like,
Oh, I guess.
he would practice 14, 15 hours straight. I swear to God. He never left the house. He would just practice 14, 15 hours straight, up to Kespicum.
Well, actually, so here's the thing about Major 2, because I guess we didn't really go over this. Do you want to explain why the house has only got a couple of folks in there right now?
So right now we have 4, me, sort of, Drogo, and Sasha. Cloudy is in China because he's doing something for a tournament or something like that. Time is also in China for a tournament. He will be coming back. I think he's not actually going to be able to go to Austin. So he might
Oh.
come here before that.
You'll have a house buddy to keep you company while everyone else is at Austin then. Yay.
Sasha's not going either though. So I have
Yeah.
Sasha.
Oh, okay.
Juan's visa runs out for like now because it's been 3 months. So he has to go back to Mexico and do some passport things. So he's going to Mexico. He's going to go to Austin from Mexico, and then he's going to go from Austin to Korea again. Drogo is going to go to Austin and then go back to France, but he's probably going to come back again at some point. Mechanics is also going to Austin, and he'll come back right after Austin.
Question
Sasha's just real easy.
question for Drogo.
Question for Drogo.
He had mentioned on a stream or a stream, I don't remember which stream, but a stream before that he was a little bit sad he didn't have like some really great Protoss to sit next to practice with. how has his practice been in Korea, and what do you think? Like, what does he think the best way that it could get even better would be?
How's your practice been in Korea, Drogo? You lose. How do you think your practice could get better? You're getting worse. How does that happen? How do you think we could improve it? Okay.
It's really hard. If I don't have anybody to copy, I will just stagnate.
Hmm. So you think a better Protoss player in the house would help you?
Yeah.
So Sasha isn't good enough?
Maybe.
Well, Alex might come back when you're coming back, right? So, I think he just needs a Protoss to either theorycraft with or have someone to talk to.
Yeah, because like one thing in the house too is that his motherfucker on trying to bait you into doing the most fucking stupid shit. You're gonna be like, yeah, this is broken. Then you waste your fucking time. It's broken. And you're like, shit, this is completely fucking stupid. Case in point, double warp prism archon is horrible. Second case, Adepts is actually fucking terrible.
Not horrible.
I love her reply.
I've wasted so much time.
Here we go.
I don't think once I've listened to any suggestion from this house and was like, yeah, this is a good strategy. It's completely fucking shit.
Didn't Scott win DSL with
No, he didn't. He never went double warp prism archon. Zest does it, so he lose. Yes,
Welcome to
zero
our
wins.
Sunday nights.
SOS beat two in the semifinals of DSL with it.
He loves sport too!
So, where?
I think Drogo's my favorite right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Unless it's a complete surprise, it's never worked.
Basically, every time we lose to a Protoss, we just feed this balance wine to Drogo, like, oh my god, this is so strong, it's so great. And then Drogo loses immediately with it.
Like you
What
make,
maps where you can defend your turret against the Roach counterattack? What is this where you supposed to do?
like you make ruptures, but instead of a moving, make ruptures, you actually defend, make more drones, and then play a macro game.
Yeah, but you just lose.
Someone needs to gift that so bad.
You drop the archons, they kill the roaches, and you pick them back up.
Make more ruptures!
Okay, guys.
Make more ruptures!
Then they get to play.
Okay, so I got a question to interrupt the argument here, Jake. Do they play against each other? Like, do you guys in-house do practice in-house show match stuff, or is it a lot of
No,
grinding the ladder?
no real
against each
in-house
other?
practice, but there is ladder. Like, we play against each other on ladder all the time. I want to set it up so that we have the, where you set up the option that you can see people around you?
Yeah.
In Battlenet, that's actually really useful in team houses, because it shows everybody and if they're queuing and stuff. But, yeah, they play each other on ladder a lot. But other than that, we don't have any real in-house practice set up yet.
Does Drogo also have a stats card? Why does everyone have a card of stats right now?
You get a GSL, they give out.
We have a lot of them. Stats is overwatching Drogo's keyboard.
I love it. It's like
It helps him.
it's like when people put Jesus on the dashboard of the car and stuff.
Sasha also has one.
Yeah.
It's her enemy. Every now and then she just punches it. She's like, yeah. Yeah.
Does Drogo like Korea, and does he miss France?
Look at this wood on Sasha's desk.
What the
This
fuck
is
is that?
random. I don't know. She's just got random shit on her desk. I don't know. Drogo, do you miss France? He said yeah.
Is it like a homesick
This
kind
is
of miss
Big X.
France, or is it just like the culture in
Homesick or,
Korea is
like-
different?
Culture is different.
I don't know. It'd be a lot of factors.
There's a lot of factors.
Mm.
So by the way, for those
But I don't miss the European ladder, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
for
You
those
miss
who,
it, somebody doesn't miss the European ladder.
for those who don't know, just joining us, by the way, we got about half an hour of just hangout still. We'll actually have games being played in about half an hour from now. So for those who really, really are keen on the free-for-all games and seeing how pros do the free-for-alls, that's your timeline. But right now, we're just going to getting to know the members of the BaseTradeTV house a little bit more.
By the way, the house is messy because Sunday is our clean day. So
Today
is
the
the clean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever
And
wins has
everyone's
to clean the
left
whole
us,
house? Is it-
Unfortunately. Probably, we're just gonna split it. There's too much. Everyone's left us. Diego left us, and Juan left us, and it's just like, oh.
They did it strategically in time to dodge cleaning.
We have when it's your time to clean the dishes.
Yeah. Drogo says he did it in the My Insanity house too.
Everybody did that. I swear I'm not an asshole.
It's the normal thing to do.
If you were to run away, you have to clean it.
I made Juan clean up something before he left though, so
Nice.
made him do the dishes, and Diego cleaned the bathroom.
Cool.
But
What
we
about
did
you,
the
Jake?
trash.
For those who don't know, Jake's got a girlfriend in Korea. How often is Silky over there? I know, like, on your IRL stream, she's, like, the biggest fan of, like, sort of, and, like, the folks hanging out in the house. How's her interaction with everybody been?
I think she's great. Mostly house interactions with Silky are very chill.
Does she
Like,
help,
she's
like,
just a
everybody
regular-
translate stuff? Or
She helps a lot, yeah. She helps with like ordering things and translating and just helping like Sasha and her talking Korean to each other sometimes for practice and stuff like that. She's just a part of the house basically. She comes by like maybe 3 times a week, 4 times a week. She has work on like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, so, and she's a full-time student, so she's a bit busy, but she comes. But yeah, she's actually very helpful. Without her, I don't think we'd have anyone who could really translate Korean. I mean, Sasha can do a job, sort of, but not like fluently.
Yeah.
Between 1 minute and 2 minutes today. Either way.
What?
They're just talking about the games, I guess.
Okay. If everyone had to fight one Korean StarCraft 2 Pro, who would they choose?
If what?
They had to fight one StarCraft 2 Pro. Korean StarCraft 2 Pro, who would they choose?
Drogo.
It's like a tournament gamble.
If you had to fight any Korean, who would it be?
Fine.
What? He just called you fat or something, and you want to fight him. Who would it be? You have to pick one. You have to. Who do you like the least? There's got to be one who.
No Korean never did anything bad to me except beat me on ladder.
Yeah. This is okay. So they.
If you ask for a non-Korean person, the answer would be Firecake.
What?
Easily.
You watch Firecake stream all the time, dog.
Yeah, because I make fun of him.
Ah.
So he's little.
That's not very nice. Firecake seems like an okay guy to me.
No, he's a fucking asshole.
Firecake actually changed a lot. But I guess he's not going to answer. Sasha, we're not going to get an answer to Sasha either.
What?
If you had
Okay.
to fight any Korean, who would it be? I'm not a Korean.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
I'm not a Korean.
Actually, it's a good answer.
Oh, you have to pick a Korean. You guys aren't going to answer the question.
Okay, I got the better version of this question, Jake, for Sasha. Okay.
Okay.
Ask her if she'd rather fight one horse-sized innovation or 100 innovation-sized horses.
Would you rather fight one innovation-sized horse or 100 horse-sized innovations?
It's
sure.
pretty big.
Yeah,
Like, isn't that supposed to be like a small, large thing?
yeah, he also asked it backwards, so whatever.
You guys are making this easy on me.
This question.
One horse-sized innovation or 100 innovation-sized horses? So innovation. Okay. An innovation-sized horse. Does that mean like
Innovation would
innovation's
just
like
be
half
massive.
horse, half person, or is it just like a really big innovation?
Oh, I didn't even think about it. He could be just a centaur, straight up.
Yeah. Is that what it would be? Because I feel like that would be how it is. Unless you're just gonna put the same weight as a horse into innovation.
Actually, I know Zombie got some questions queued, but I got one I just want to skip ahead here real quick. And it's, what does everyone in the house do when they're not playing, when they're not practicing? Like, what's the relax period stuff like?
Well, you can see Sasha doing something while she's not practicing right now. She's actually macroing on a text-based browser game. This is basically it. I don't know. A lot of us like playing video games, so chances are if we're taking a break, we're playing a different video game. At least that's what I do. A lot of people like watching streams as like their break time stuff too, and that's beneficial for both like knowledge and just relaxing. So stuff like that is very common. Sometimes movies. Sasha likes movies. She likes TV shows, dramas, you know. But yeah, that's basically it. People just like playing games. They're gamers. So they like streams and games.
Do you guys go out partying? They asked specifically
No.
in Itaewon, but like in general.
No.
No partying.
I'm trying to think. Sasha and Diego went out for like a night with partying, and somebody else stayed.
Nights
But
with
like,
partings
it's
are
very,
fun.
it's very rare, honestly. It's not like a common thing.
Okay.
Partying.
Well, it was Diego's last night.
Yeah, it was Diego's last night.
That's a nice way
Uh,
to send them off.
Yeah.
They
That's
wrote the
nice.
custom. What's up with that?
I don't know, dog. Alright, now we can watch Sasha. I was hoping for that actually, because then I could change my hotkeys.
Does anyone in the house play LOL? Just as a side note for video game stuff.
I've
Or
never
Overwatch.
seen anyone in the house play League.
Good.
Or Overwatch.
Mm.
Drogo plays Overwatch actually.
Remember when he?
Yeah. He was yelling in French.
Yeah, he thought he was saying.
That's the best thing about like a multicultural house. We have literally everyone yelling in their native languages. Like Juan yelling in Spanish, Diego was yelling in Portuguese, Drogo yelling in French. We got English, we got some Korean randomly, like Juan yells Korean, Sasha. Chinese, just like
Just for the record.
every language.
I played Overwatch once, 4 months, with my roommate for friends. It's
hmm
not like I played every day, I played it once.
He played it
Yeah,
once.
we're not.
Besides, we don't need Overwatch for Drogo to yell. Okay.
Just need Zerg. Got it.
I think I've seen Drogo yell at a microwave before, so I mean,
Why?
he can be pretty agitated.
I love the idea of like the
But yeah.
French loose cannon there.
That's great.
How often do you hang out with other Korean pros? I guess aside from like the 24-hour streams.
I think if we go outside and like we're actually planning on doing something, we're gonna be meeting with someone in Korea. It's
So like
very
grabbing
often, very
lunch or
common.
go to the beach, stuff like that.
Exactly. Well, not the beach, but yeah, going out to eat. No one really goes to the beach. I think Kwan goes out mostly with Koreans. Like Kwan is very. What? Yeah. Yeah, he's a bit of a cuck actually. Like he's like he makes the Koreans pay for him and shit. You know, like he only goes out with Linak because Linak has a car and he can pick him up.
He's like, I can't
But, like-
fucking stand Leonok, but he's got a car, so you know, there's that.
He kept calling Linak. He's like, hey, you drive me to the airport. You drive me to the airport. And Linak's like, no, what the fuck? Like, stop calling me. And then he'll call him again. He's like, hey, you know what you could do? And he's like, what?
We actually
Drive
have
me
a
to the
really,
airport.
we have a really good question getting the top of the line with 100 bits from Terminator.
Hey.
You,
No
Jake, you gotta
extra,
give. Hold up.
poking on my end.
No, wait. You gotta give Scarlett the headset for this one. We want to ask her directly, and we won't be able
No,
to hear
wait.
her.
What am I
Sasha.
waiting on?
Hi, Scarlett.
Hello.
We have a question from one of your fans in chat.
Okay.
What was filming the commercial like?
Commercial?
I guess.
How many commercials have you done?
Yeah. How many? Have you done more than one?
The one in China with the car.
Oh, the intro for the TV show?
Yeah.
Oh, was that an intro? I thought that was a
Ah.
commercial too.
It was
No,
weird.
it was an intro. Oh, it was interesting.
For those who don't know, real quick, Scarlett, she'll probably never show this video again, and we won't go dig it up. But she filmed this video in Korea, and she gets out of a
It's in
dope ass
China,
looking,
China.
or China, excuse me, thank you.
Yeah.
She gets out of a dope ass looking car. I have never seen Scarlett dress so good in her entire life. She's like been maked up to like crazy.
rude.
It doesn't look like Scarlett, is what I'm trying to like. She looked like it was a different person in a good way. Like it was just crazy that you were made to look so
Okay.
celebrity-ish.
I actually have a. I think I have a picture, maybe on my other computer, of when I had all the makeup on. Maybe I'll send it.
So
well, people
how
still
did-
have links, so like if they really want to find it.
How did that whole? Did you apply for this? Did somebody reach out to you? How
Yeah.
did that happen?
There's a TV show in China, 中国好星期. It's like an amateur tournament slash like online TV show kind of thing, where there's 4 coaches and it's basically based on the voice, where you pick players blindly and then you coach them and they play through a bracket, and the top 2 got seeded into GPL, which is like the Chinese WCS Challenger equivalent. So there was a fan vote for they wanted to. This was the second season, and there's a fan vote for like a foreigner to come in as one of the coaches, and I guess I got voted in, so they asked me to come and do that.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
yeah, the intro.
So did you actually coach too, or was it just film the thing?
Yeah. I was there for like a week and a half, and it was like every day filming like 14 hours. It was actually a lot of work.
So are
yeah,
you excited for that to come? Is that live yet, or is that something that gets broadcast later?
it came out.
It
It
came
came out
out.
like a month ago. It was streamed on Douyu, on the Chinese streaming
modular.
website. Yeah. So it came out a while ago. But yeah, I had a translator, so I did some coaching, but it's difficult.
I would
A lot of
imagine. Yeah.
A lot of the coaching is just for show, though. They don't really give you much opportunity.
Oh, Terminator found the GIF and linked it in chat, by the way, of the
Oh, there's a GIF of it?
Yeah.
the video.
Probably. Why wouldn't there be? All right. Well, at least that question got asked. Did you like someone drove you in that car, right? Like you don't drive.
Yeah, I don't drive. Someone drove me. They wanted me to drive, but I don't drive, so.
Just imagine like because like there's like a pan overview right of the car until she gets out of the car. Just imagine like crashing to the side. Great idea, let
It's
her
like
drive.
the real version of the commercial. The car goes like and stops and goes and stops.
God. Did you have any say in what they made you wear? Or they just literally like here, put this on.
Kind of. Well, there was some options, but I brought my own, like the jacket and like the ankle boots are mine. They wanted me to wear, like normal work heels, like stiletto heels, I guess. But
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
Actually, to give Scarlett
I
like a
had some-
compliment real quick, guys. Every time I've ever seen Scarlett in real life, like whether it's at a tournament or hanging out afterwards, she's very stylish. Like she's got a very good fashion sense. So I'm actually not too surprised to hear that you picked most of your own wardrobe there.
Then why did you say that was like the best I've ever
Yeah,
been
right.
dressed
Why
in my
are we
life?
Because
so rude.
look at your makeup, look at your hair. It doesn't. It's like a brighter, more HD colored version of you, if that makes sense.
Man, I think she looked like really different.
Yeah, I mean, like it's not meant to be insulting. It's not like you look bad normally. I'm
I
just
know.
saying like it's crazy how much they brought
That's what
that up.
sounds like Ricky.
It was like an hour and a half of like hair and makeup for that.
All right,
Really,
so
wow.
that's an obnoxiously long time. I guess actually that does make sense. Well, I have you here. PtitDrogo donated like a lot of money, and I know he asked a question last AMA when you guys couldn't make it, so I'm just gonna ask it now while we have you, which is, what
Okay.
is the meanest thing that ZombieGrub has ever done to you?
You're never mean to me though, are you?
You can't see ZombieGrub's camera, I think, but she just did like the greatest, like yes. Like,
I knew
don't
that'd be the
think-
answer.
The only time is like you hit me, but then that's only when you say you're teaching me to be mean to people. I don't think you're actually being mean.
I feel
you
like
know?
that's the meanest thing ZombieGrub's done is like made you a worse person. She's like teaching you to be
I've
mean.
not taught her how to be mean. I've taught her how to be like fuck you to like people that are mean to her. Okay, like it's okay to be mean to people that are mean to you.
Okay, yeah,
That's-
but you're
that's how
still
you do
teaching
it.
me to be. You're still teaching me to be mean in the end.
Whatever.
See, as
All right,
as
so-
a fellow Canadian, I appreciate Scarlett's like desire to not
Oh,
be a mean
what?
person.
Whatever. You'd be like, fuck you. Oh, I'm sorry, actually. That was a bit rude.
No, don't. All right, actually, follow up on that one too. I know that you and Jake already talked about this, but for those who don't know, Fear Dragon actually went out of his way to buy Scarlett and Jake, so the North American players. What a surprise! Every single package available in the sponsorship deck. So tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. This means like Scarlett's gonna basically start the game with a pack of like 6lings and a queen on top of the drones and stuff like that. Then 5 minutes in, she'll get like a group of something else too. My question for you is, with these little packs, they're not limited to your race. So for example, as a Zerg player, you might get like a squad of Marines or maybe a couple of Phoenix. Is there any particular race you're most comfortable with when it comes to playing outside of Zerg?
Protoss. Of
Protoss?
course.
Does
Give me
that
some adepts and a warp prism, and the game's over.
give you a lot of adepts in Warp Prism? Got it.
No, you need like 2. And then
two-
you're good.
2 Warp Prisms? But Drogo just
No,
said how bad
two
that
adepts
was.
and a warp prism. That's all you need.
Fair enough. Well, what do you think about the whole Korea House thing? You know, we've heard a lot from Jake talking for everybody, but you've been there for a while too, since the start. Has this been a good experience for you so far? Do you feel like you've improved getting to spend all this extra time in Korea?
Yeah, well, I've been in Korea like on and off through the years, even before this. I was here all last year, so I mean, for most people, it's helped that they could come to Korea. For me, obviously, that isn't like a bonus of it, but getting to live with other, like more players playing the game all the time is definitely what's changed since last year. Like especially like sort of coming this year, we get to talk a lot about Zerg strategy, which is kind of new for me. I've never really lived with a Zerg player I talk strategy with, and even like living with Major and Drogo has helped like understand the matchup, the Zerg matchup from that side. So I think that's mostly what changed. But I still was in Korea before this, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's actually really cool to hear. I just assumed you would, I don't know, spend time with folks like Leenock or otherwise. Like, I mean, I didn't know, but like I just assumed type thing. Yeah. So you've got to GSL. Are you particular? You've seen the groups now too, I assume. What are your thoughts about this? You think you got a good chance, an okay chance? Like, where do you sit confidence wise?
Well, I think for sure they said I'd end up start getting nerfed before my group, which will help because I have 2 strong Protoss. It's nice that I don't have to play Zerg, so I can only prepare ZVP, ZVT. And I think Keen doesn't really play as much anymore, so he's not as much of a threat. So mostly I'll just prepare for Protoss. I play Protoss first, and obviously Classic is the second best in the group by most people's standards. So while stats and Classic are both really good, I think if I get to understand ZVP by then, I'll definitely have a chance. And also, part of the reason last season, a lot of people said they thought I played well, but I really don't think so compared to practice. I was actually a lot better back then than I have been like in the past year. That was probably around the time when I was performing the best. But it was, I don't know, playing in the GSL on stage, it was like, there's some conditions there that are really, really hard. Like there's no booths, and the speakers are right behind you, so it's like really, really, really loud white noise. You can hear it in the vlog. And I think I'll just try and prepare like with white noise on in the last few days before the tournament and stuff like that to help me actually play on stage.
Is that a problem? Like, do you get distracted by that sort of stuff? I've never really considered this before.
Yeah, sometimes. Like it depends on it, and like it's the worst it's ever been at GSL. That's the worst it's ever been because there's no boost at all. So the speaker, like they have to max out the volume. Like I had my computer and game sound on max, and I could never hear like a single sound from StarCraft. It was that loud. So it's definitely something you need to get used to. Like it's very distracting if you're not used to it, for sure.
Good insight. Well, before we get you to give the mic back, one of the questions in chat pertaining to that last thing was, if you could pick one Zerg player to live with, to practice with, who would you go with? Like who would help you the most, I guess, is probably the better way to phrase that.
Maybe Solar? Well, Solar obviously is really good. He's really good against Protoss. And his English is good, so if I had to pick one that would help the most, I think it would be Solar, for sure. Oh yeah,
I guess communication would be really, really key.
Yeah.
Zumber, do you have any other big ones for Scarlet before we go back to Jake?
Just someone asked, what's it like being the only girl in the house? But I feel like it might not be an interesting answer.
Actually, no, I do have a real version of that question though. Has it been difficult, like in terms of living space? Like, because I know you've kind of got your own room, right? And
yeah,
it is being squished in a place with like 7 other dudes or whatever. Like, is it difficult?
That's more of the question they're asking.
Yeah.
The biggest problem for me, well, I'm used to living with guys. Like I lived in the Axios before, so it's not that different, honestly. The only issue is like sometimes it can be hard to sleep because my room is right next to the practice area. Hey, shut up, Jake. And like if people are talking, and even when like Major always wants this practice room light on even at like the middle of the night, and it goes into my room, so it's bright in my room at like 4 a.m., which can be annoying. But yeah, that's the biggest issue, I'd say. But it's not that big of a deal. What?
Yeah.
You just knocked Cloudy's computer over.
She,
Jake.
like,
What the
she's lived in like team houses before, so
yeah.
I knew there's gonna be a lot of team. I guess Olivia was in the Axiom house. But anyway.
This is probably the first team house she's been in that's been so fluently English, though, I'd imagine, at least, right? So communication's gonna be a lot easier.
Yeah. It was easier. I base. It wasn't really that hard to communicate in the Axiom House, though. Like, if they needed to talk to me about something, they could get their point across pretty easily.
Okay.
But yeah, we can just talk about whatever more so. Like at the Axiom House, like everyone eats dinner together, like meals together in Korea usually. So I'd be eating with them like lunch and dinner every day, and they'd always be speaking really fast in Korean. That was just when I was starting to learn Korean too, so I had no idea what they were talking about most of the time, which was it was different. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes to chat with us, Scarlett. I'll get you to give
Yeah,
the headset back to Jake, I guess.
Okay. Yick.
Oh, also good
Headset.
luck tonight.
Thank you.
What's up?
What's up, guys? NoRegreT here.
What's up, guys? NoRegreT coming at you with another introduction. How are we doing?
Well, we'll probably get going here soon. So I guess
You
wrap
might have
this.
to explain it to people that I partially explained it that this was a test run, but some people might not understand completely.
Okay, well, I took the time to try and talk to the Life Fan guy in depth so he could explain it to his players a little bit more. When we get in lobby, I think I'll type it out too, because I know for a lot of everybody that's not fluently English, reading is a lot easier than talking. But for those who don't know, I guess the TLDR of what's about to happen here in about 3 or 4 minutes is we're going to do a free-for-all warm-up match to show off the power of the mod. This match has no money on the line whatsoever. It has no real importance, but it'll give the players an idea of what the capabilities of this mod are, what possibly is going to come. But it's also going to be really fucking ridiculous because we're going to go over the top. Like, a lot of the stuff you're going to see in this first game will not be in the actual money match. The actual money match is meant to be pretty simple, pretty clean, pretty easy. But, like, for example, like, to give you guys an idea here, we could give Jake, like, an Ultralisk. We can modify its health to be whatever. We can change its attack so instead of swiping with its big claws, it shoots the Tempest Ball out. Like, there's so much we can do with this mod to make it crazy, zany, and weird. And then nice username, also recently added spells. So if we want to drop nukes on somebody, for example, we can literally do that.
Nice. This is gonna be great.
But okay, I got a question for you, Jake.
Sure.
So I think a lot of people that like when it comes to the house stuff, they really do think of Drogo or Scarlet or Major, and I don't think it's a disrespectful thing to you. It's just those are the bigger names and the bigger players. How do you think you've been holding up in the house? Like, have you been practicing or focusing more on your vlogs? Like, where's Jake been?
My spot in the house is more of the content creator person. Like, I think I've pretty much put my position in that, like, very evidently, you know, with like the vlogs and the IRL streams and stuff like that. Just like very consistent content coming from the house that comes from me. And I think people know that I'm not gonna be the next GSL winner, but
well,
they're also very appreciative of that.
You were really excited to play in the free-for-all today. So what are your thoughts on that? Was that just like you want to show off what you got, or what?
I mean, I think I always, back when I was in like Platinum and Diamond, I used to play free-for-alls with my friends in high school. And in like just real life friends like my brother and everyone used to play free-for-alls. So I always loved free-for-alls. Like, I just love, it's just fun, you know? It's not competitive, it's just fun. I don't know yet, we'll see.
Oh, jeez.
But there will be a lot of like fun things, and I don't know, I just enjoy StarCraft as a game too, so that's why I wanted to play mostly. Not because I expect to win, but because it'll be fun.
Well, that's good to hear. We may have some problems though.
There will be race switching from players. I might not, but Sasha is definitely going to be playing like Protoss. So.
Well, so
yeah.
I was going to ask you this really quick. Thumbs up. I actually can't get onto Battlenet right now, and I know customer support's working on that and has been working on that. Are you guys all able to get on, or am I going to be?
Yeah, I've been on.
Let me check.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
For those who don't know,
Yeah.
like customer support tweeted about 40 minutes ago they were having some login issues.
Can you get on Battlenet?
I thought I was online, but apparently I was not online this whole time.
She can't get on Brood War Battlenet. Well, that's great, Sasha. This isn't going to be on Brood War Dag. You're okay. Let me check. That might be a problem. Uh-oh. We
Seems like
can't
a problem.
authenticate you right now.
Yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I'm in this queue for 671 minutes is the ETA.
Let me see if Mechanics' computer is
Well,
logged
so
in.
I knew NA was down, but I didn't realize that all the issues.
Oh. Oh, Mechanics is logged in. We're good.
Well, the problem is, even if he is, like, if I can't get on the stream.
Right. Wait, Sasha got in? Sasha got in. Maybe.
Maybe I can get in if I open the StarCraft 2 client directly and skip the Battlenet launcher. Let me see that real quick.
Let me try that. Don't you still have to log into Battlenet for that though?
Well, that'll bring the login screen over there, and I don't know if it's StarCraft login that's down or if it's the Battlenet launcher that's down. You know, or excuse me, the Blizzard launcher. Stupid.
Excuse you.
Stupid
Check
name
yourself.
change.
For me, it doesn't work still if I try that.
Still being investigated. Well, thanks for that update, Blizzard.
Blizzard killing esports, one login error at a time.
Well, we have some of the players on.
Well,
I mean, we should be able to play. We might be able to play the practice one if not everyone is in it, but it's a problem if you
Well,
can't get it
Yeah.
specifically.
Just gotta keep asking questions.
yeah, we can do the hangout. I mean, the worst case scenario, guys, is we postpone this for another day if this just really isn't going to work out.
But I woke up.
I know, right? That's I cracked an energy drink and went to fucking Subway. Like I expected to sit down and do stuff for a while, but the thing is, there's money on the line for this, and the audience, of course, isn't going to want to feel ripped off either. So, we'll stick around for a while. Like, I'm not looking to call this quits. Like, I'll sit here for a couple hours, but it's more that I don't want to waste everyone else's time. So, this time
Yeah, we're planning on playing until midnight for like the real one.
Yo,
That might be enough time.
Yeah, maybe we'll skip the practice one if that's going to be the case. But yo, my timing queue is going up. It just went from 671 minutes to 699 minutes. I don't think that's how queues work.
I think if you get it, if you have like your Battlenet logged in, you can get in. The only problem is when you have to log in to Battlenet.
I can't even get
Nice.
StarCraft to launch on its own. I'm trying to open the switcher, you know, right, and go past the Battlenet thing, but it just keeps prompting me to the Battlenet login, which is really annoying.
Can you join channel BaseTrade, Sasha? And like, Gumiho's probably waiting for us right now.
Gumiho and Alive and Crank are all here. And a Barcode. I don't know who that is.
Gumiho.
No, Gumiho's Gumiho.
I
know.
messaged the live stream guy,
I'm s-
letting him ask him if his players were able to get online or if they were also stuck. But yeah, so for those who don't know, Blizzard does have a really responsive customer support Twitter, and they have been tweeting updates, I guess, over the last half hour about this particular issue. So my concern is I don't know when this gets back up, because it is Easter weekend, so they probably have like a skeleton crew actually working on things right now, right? Like five dudes for 1,000 servers.
That sucks.
Well,
But I'm talking to Lee Fang, so the players at least aren't going to be too confused, I think.
seems like almost everybody's in here.
If I'm the only one out, I guess what I could always do is just let Zombie Grub stream, but we'll wait this out a few minutes.
I mean, we need a third person on here, don't we?
Joey.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if he's already logged in or not.
while we wait a few minutes here, just to give some sub shoutouts. Thank you, nice username, Speak of the Devil, for that 15-month resub earlier. Let BaseTradeTV
Thanks,
know it's your
Joey.
15th anniversary. Just copy pasted the text. Laser Sec hit us up at 28 months. Is going for that triple Partouf coin. Ace P. Rotate Owls for 40 months. We caught him earlier. That's a long time. Ivanson for 14. Thanks, dude on the internet. Musco G 76 was a brand new sub. Sorry for missing that. Thank you so much. Rooks 1 for 15 months, and then just now Weedabix for 21 and Brathorley for 15. Thank you guys for staying awesome. But yeah, okay, they just made a tweet 4 minutes ago.
Oh, Joey's in here.
The technical issues we mentioned earlier are still being investigated. Further updates in an hour. Oh boy.
Joey is online.
No,
Well,
it's
so
Bergman smoke.
is everyone in the house online right now, Jake? You, Scarlet, and Drogo?
Drogo, can you log into StarCraft? Drogo, can you log in? Okay. Okay, everyone's here. from our house.
Okay.
If I use Bergman's computer, which should be fine.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking what we could do is I can just. I want to show off the mod for Joey's sake, right? Like, let people know what's going on, see what's available. Kind of like what we did in our secret stream earlier today, but to a much bigger audience and to the players. So my thoughts are, and Zombie, but if you could tell people in the in-game chat, because it looks like the Chinese players can get on.
Okay. Yeah,
are they in
some...
channel BaseTradeTV? We'll say that in 10 minutes from now, if I can't get on, but we'll do it. Well, my time in queue just went up to 900 minutes. Fuck. If I can't get on, what we'll do is we'll take the stream down briefly so Zombie can get it up on her end. And hopefully, thanks, Jake.
That was funny.
Hopefully, at least her and Joey can show off the mod to you guys, and then during that time period of me not being available to do anything, the Battlenet will ideally get fixed, and then I can go back online and yeah. So we may need stats again.
How many computers do you have?
Me?
Yeah, because it appears like it's just like a computer-to-computer thing for me. Like one computer can log in, the other computer can't.
Really? I wonder what would affect that. I do have another computer. Because the one I'm on
try
right now is my brand new Corsair 1.
I saw the pictures and stuff, but yeah.
Oh my god,
you
this
could
thing
try
is so
it
quiet,
'cause
guys.
It works
it's insane.
it worked for me. Like I just tried it on Drogo's or Bergman's computer and it worked.
Okay, well, like I said, in 10 minutes, what we'll do then is... Okay, here's the plan. 10 minutes from now, I'll try getting my second computer up and running. If that's not going to work for whatever reason, then we'll just have me sit out this first one, and we'll do the plan B of Zombie. We'll stream it with Joey. They'll walk you guys through the cool stuff the mod can do. But I know, dude, RVS Soldier, I know it's the Battlenet and not a computer thing, but it's worth trying because I'm going to be stuck here either way. It's not a technically sound suggestion from Jake, but it's a sanitary, like, it's for sanity.
If your computer's off, then maybe it won't matter at all, but...
Oh, the other
if
one's
your computer's
off right
running,
now.
then there's a chance it'll be fine. Okay. No. No.
I hope Jake's not the technical support at the house. I guess that's all I can really say.
Wait, careful what you're doing with it.
Turn it on and off.
Oh, what's she
Why?
doing?
Well, now we're looking at the ceiling.
Okay.
Beautiful crown molding.
Why did the camera just get thrown away, or what just happened?
Sasha doesn't want the camera on her.
Oh, yeah, that's
Princess Sasha. Okay, we'll put on the Mogogi.
Yeah, put on the fish. It's all good.
There you guys go.
But yeah, the thing is, this isn't like a big tournament, folks. The stream today is not going to be like a 4-hour stream, so we don't really have to rush things to get it going. Because the big thing is, like, when we run the BTSL or the Corsair Cup, we know that the run time is going to be between 3 and 4 hours. We don't plan the start time around when we want to start. We plan the end time when we think the stream will end. So today doesn't really have a set end time, so we can start later if we need to. But the thing is, what time's it in Korea right now, Jake? Like 8, 9?
8:07.
Yeah. So we don't. It's not super duper late in Korea yet, but we also don't want to keep these guys up all friggin' night either. But this is an unfortunate set of events. Because the thing too is, like, I was on World of Warcraft doing my dailies earlier, so I thought I was logged in, but I guess not. I guess here's a question to ask people in the house who are waiting, Jake.
I need to be right back.
Are, I guess, Scarlet or Drogo or yourself excited, or don't really care, or what are the feelings about Brood War coming about with Remastered?
I think for the most part, people are like happy about it. No one's like jumping up and down like, oh my god, this is insane. But people are happy. Like some people practicing or playing Brood War. But no one's like
About what?
about the Brood War remaster. Is anybody super excited about it?
I played Brood War.
Yeah, people just play it. No one's like, you know,
No
everyone
one's
thinks
looking to
it's a good thing,
change
not-
their
not-
career and plan around it. Is what you're saying.
Right. No one's switching over. People are
Okay.
playing it for fun though.
Forget the games. Let's just have a fish stream. Yo, can you feed the
Fish stream.
fish? Are they hungry? It's dinner time.
We fed them earlier, but they get fed twice a day, so it's okay.
Oh,
They need a better light. There you go. Enjoy my mulgogi.
So whose idea was it to get the fish? Yours or someone else's?
Mine. I actually had another fish tank at the Psystorm house that's still there. So every team house I go to, I set up a fish tank.
You just like leave fish everywhere you go.
Yep. I left Yoda behind. That was his name. Yoda was the goldfish I left behind. What
I
are you doing?
had a fighting fish when I was growing up, one of those really colorful ones. But man, that thing smelled so bad when it needed cleaning. So that turned me off of fish for a while.
What are you doing, Sasha?
I mean, most things smell kind of bad when it needs cleaning.
StarCraft's gonna crash. So I don't know. Sasha's fucking with her computer. There you go. No, don't do it. Careful, please. Good. There's milk all over the place now. Too bad the camera wasn't on you.
Apparently what we need to do is do a cleaning stream instead.
Clean up, everybody, clean up.
Yeah,
Oh
we have to
my
clean up
God.
tonight. What? I don't know. Sasha poured milk all over the place. It's all over. It's literally everywhere.
That's gross. Milk is gross.
Dude, what is up with Korean milk? Everywhere I went, they had like milk drinks of some variety of like every
You
kind.
like milk? Ooh, you.
Everyone likes milk.
I miss milk. I miss
Wait,
milk
so what
so
map are we
fucking
playing
bad.
on?
Tempest.
Tempest.
Tempest? Isn't that the one with two people are close together?
Oh, yeah.
Well, sort of.
Wait.
Like,
Are you?
Well, everyone's
Temp-
close together in 8-player maps.
No, Tempest is like you're facing each other. Like you have a neighbor, and it's like really awkward. It's like, hey neighbor, like I'm right next
Would
to you.
you rather have the ones that pair you literally up in a 4v4?
I remember Tempest. This is the map that me and my friends used to play 2v2v2v2 on.
It's the 2v2 map.
Because
2v2 map.
you're facing each other.
What?
The maps go into each other's bases.
Tempest is like your
Yeah,
right,
the
your race or your
mains-
maps are going to each other.
the mains lead into another person's main.
It's really awkward. Like you're taking
But-
your net, you're just gonna be walking by your
Mains
buddy.
lead
It's
into
like,
the
But so, to be clear though, I guess there's a couple things to note about that. First off, let me get the map up here on screen so you guys can see what the map we're talking about is. No, I can't. I've got this weird bug with my
What?
new PC that I don't know how to fix, where I cannot screen region things properly. It comes
we
out as
used to play on
black.
me and my friends used to play on Toxic Slums
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
So the reason.
because Toxic Slums
This
is a better
on
free
the other
format.
one when it's like
Okay,
8
hold up.
branches.
Yeah.
There's a little guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hold up,
if
so-
you have this one, you-
There's some
Yeah,
big
when
parts about this that are.
Wait, can the mod go on any map?
So hold on, let me fucking talk so I can explain this. Number one is the mod can technically go on any map, but it would have to have 7 players instead of 8. Tempest was modded so that we could have 8 players on it. The other part of Tempest though is like I do want to encourage people killing each other quick. We have very specific packages here to change and affect the game. So
I mean, I think Tempest is gonna be funny as shit. Don't get me wrong. Like I think Tempest is a great for like shits and gigs FFA. You're right next to someone, and it's very encouraging to actually attack somebody.
Yo, I've played on
Whereas-
Toxic Slums as well. Like, I've done free-for-alls, and all the fucking free-for-all maps suck. Like, Toxic Slums, I
mean,
think, is
I'm just
actually
saying
like,
Toxic
so much
Slum
more
is-
obnoxious.
Toxic Slums, you at
Well,
least have
here's
your
my
own
thoughts
base, and
on
you're at
this.
least far enough away that it's not like I have to kill you.
Not really.
hang on, 'cause
Like,
I don't. Let's be clear here. Like the thing is, I want people to die. I don't want this to be an 8-person turtled up for like
Yeah.
50 minutes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Trust
We're
I-
only just literally like
Another
having
thing
a
is
natural
the
or
amount
not.
of bases because there's only one natural expansion per person.
And that's where the
Native.
$5 mineral patch comes really handy because we
Uh-oh.
can literally
Yeah,
create
that's
mineral
why mineral
patches.
patches are
We could
actually
actually
pretty good.
create a whole natural base
Ah.
on the go in your own main if we wanted to. We can
Yeah.
drag your command center closer to mineral patches. There's so much cool shit we can do with this mod.
Okay, cool. I'm looking
But
forward to it.
The other part about this too, I want to make this clear to everybody watching. This is for fun, and it's a test, and we'll see whether this goes well. And if it does, maybe we'll even try and commission a map maker to make like a free-for-all design map. Nobody's fucking making maps catered to free-for-alls right now. You know why?
I don't think there's ever really been a free-for-all map. You know,
Exactly.
Like a map
They're like
this is
4v4s
specific.
that just get turned
Yeah,
into
exactly.
free-for-all. So, anyways, my point is, if this goes really well, like we have cool plans for this, and I would definitely like to do more going forward. But right now, this is everything
I'm
that's
excited.
just the most basic.
I'm excited for Tempest.
Yeah. So about 2 more minutes, guys. If I can't get on, we'll swap things over and we'll just have ZombieGrub do the stream. And I'm sad because I'm gonna show you. Look at this. I'm gonna swap scenes. I set up such a nice scene. I put all this time and effort, and you guys can't see the in-game overlay right now, but everything was like set up and tailored to the overlay. I put a lot of work into this. I was so proud of my work I had done.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to. We'll be able to do the final one, right? Like,
yeah,
I don't think it'll be down for that long.
I mean,
It's
so
just
that's
going to be the practice one.
This is where I'm so stuck on this because Blizzard is normally really quick and really good. They're a billion-dollar company that needs to get the shit right. But the problem is the fact that it's Easter weekend. Like if this was any other regular weekend, I think there'd be a lot more people on call. But I gotta imagine finding people to fix this shit on the Easter weekend is probably a very difficult thing for them to do, especially considering this is happening at like 4 a.m.